Brilliance Audio presents Creatures of Passage by Morowa Yejidé, performed by the author. Life is a shadow and a mist that passes quickly by and is no more. Madagascan proverb. Passage 1. Moving through spaces. Ferryman. The goddess Nephthys ferried lost souls through the dark currents of the great mystery, from one isle of existence to another and out to the far reaches of fate, all the while filled with a profound sadness for her brother, the murdered god Osiris, whose power was taken by dividing him into pieces. Nephthys Kinwell was not a savior of souls. That was God's charge, or maybe the trade of the devil. But she did ferry souls from one quadrant to another, and over the streets that now covered the prehistoric marshes of the capital of the territories. There was a certain geography to it all she'd learned, to the win-lose draw of lives. For Nephthys Kinwell knew, as all wandering hearts do, that it was not enough to know where things happened in the lines and circles of human lives, but why, since the reasons for happenings were buried much deeper than the happenings themselves. So she never had to look for the signs, omens, bones of creatures of passage. They found her. The kingdoms of the land that together made the United Territories had just turned 200 years old the summer before, a fledgling in the long line of empires risen and fallen. But in 1977, Anacostia was still the New World, an isle of blood and desire. It was the capital's wild child east of a river that bore its name, a place where much was yet discovered. Anything was possible in that easternmost quadrant, where all things lived and died on the edges of time and space and meaning. It was a realm of contradictions, an undulating landscape of pristine land and dirty water, of breathtaking hills and decimated valleys. Crabapple and cherry trees flourished in the yards of abandoned houses, and centuries-old oaks flanked run-down corner stores. Pushers stood watch for cars when little kids were crossing the street, and junkies held doors open for old women. Paroled men played basketball and chess with fatherless boys. The unemployed sat in windows.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?